Namaste. India is a land of many adventures, treasures, and surprises. Though tourism in our subcontinent is a fast growing sector, but there are many special places that only real travelers know and care about. Today, we are taking you to a virtual tour of two such special places. Thembang is an ancient village in Dirang district of Arunachal Pradesh, which was said to be established before 1st century AD. The village is considered as the most ancient village in the region, and earlier the village was known as Yuchho-Pema-Chen, which means lotus-like village. The Sunderbans National Park is a tiger and biosphere reserve located in the Sunderbans Delta in the state of West Bengal, India. The Sunderban is named after the Sundari trees which are found in bulk in this area. The park was established as a national park on 4th May 1984, as earlier it was created as Wildlife Sanctuary in 1977, designated as the core area of Sunderbans Tiger Reserve. Join us with Pema Wange and Saurav Taran. They have many stories of these locations to share with us. My friend Rakhi will introduce you to them. Rakhi is my integrated marketing manager with the Outlook Publishing India. Over to you, Rakhi.
Thank you, Lokesh, and welcome our viewers. Today we are having a special webcast. We are going to a virtual tour in Sunderbans, West Bengal, and Thembang village in Arunachal Pradesh. With us, I would like to welcome Bapu Pema Wange. He'll help us to go through and see and experience Thembang village from Dirang district, Arunachal Pradesh. He's a senior project officer at WWF India. Welcome, Pema. We will have a lot of conversation about the village today. And we have Saurav Taran with us. He will take us to Sundarbans and he's a director of Rias Tourism, Sundarban Wild Camp, Jhargram Community Tours, and Burdwan Community Unit. Welcome, Soram. We will have wonderful stories coming in today from you from wildlife of West Bengal. To start with, Pema, we wanted to know about the history of Thembang village because there are so many villages in Dirang district and in and around in Arunachal Pradesh. But Thembang itself has a history, a heritage behind. So just take us through about the history of the place.
Uh, Thembang is a very old village. Um, Probably, I think one of the oldest village in our region in West Bengal district, and we have clan system where different clans stay together. Then we have higher clan and lower clan, and then they have huge, basically huge forest area under their control. And in ancient time itself, they used to uh, collect tax from different villages. We also still practice the grazing tax collection from the grazers who comes to our place from Tawang area. So these yak grazers and sheep grazers, they come to our place and we collect tax from there. And these tax, when we go there, we go with a few horses. But when we come after collection of tax, then we come with at least 100 numbers of sheep, and then uh, 10, 20 horses of ghee and churpi. So this thing still exists in our place, and this is a very remote place. So we had a very what do you call, the vehicle road also happened just 10, 15 years back. So the old traditional system, traditional practice in our village still stays like that, still as it stays as it is. And we also have trade relation with the village who are in the higher part and also with the lower part. So we still practice the barter system. And formally, we say that our ancestor had come from Tibet and stayed in Thembang, and because of that, uh, this he was having the power, authority basically to take care of or look after a lot of area, a lot of large place actually. So this whole forest area, this whole area still under the control of our people. So all trade system also used to happen from the plains of Assam and to the people of Tibet. Still, some of the practices are still continuing, but right now we have comparatively lesser, traditional practices happening in our place.
Okay,
And apart
very
from this,
nice.
mm, so apart from this, we also have uh, history linked to the Bailey Trail, and also history linked to the 1962 war. So this F.M. Bailey, Lieutenant Colonel F.M. Bailey, he was the surveyor, British surveyor of India. And in 1912, 13, he came to basically he came to Brahmaputra, and he wanted to basically explore the origin of Brahmaputra. So he along with his friend went to Tibet, and while coming down, he came to Thembang. He stayed there, and from Tibet, the trade route, the whole trade route he has taken. So this this trade route has become now very famous with the European tourists. This is called Belly Trail. So many
Wow.
European tourists they come here and they like to visit the same Belly Trail. And in 1962 also, this same trail was used by the Chinese army to come down to our place, and from our place directly gone to Bombila, and all our army in between Tawang and Bombila was encircled. That is the story. And in
So
1962, all
ba-
of our yes, ma'am.
so basically, I will take everyone with the pictures here. So this was the way to reach the Thembang, and we spotted this particular a peace place. So what do you call this area? And means this is for rituals, or people just go for prayers or something like that.
Uh, this is one of the very sacred pilgrimage site, ma'am. So
Okay.
during auspicious day, we'll gather here and we'll pray to the. Uh, Actually, behind this structure, there is a rock, huge rocky, uh, area basically. Just like
Okay.
you have a legend of Stone Boy, right, ma'am? Like people stay
Yes.
in stone, some soul stays inside the stone, something like that. So this is a
Okay.
very sacred place called Sangjaling. So
Shangjaling. Okay.
during auspicious day, our people come, and many people from other place they visit this place.
Wow. And then we noticed there was organic farms like this on the every hill going forward. So these are the organic farming ways that you in the villages have. This one?
Yes, ma'am. This field, yes, this field would be owned by the private individual. So all the household will have their own individual farms very near to their, I mean, their stay, I mean, their home. So
Mm-hmm.
we have a crop rotation, as in for 1 year we'll have maize, and next sorry, in the 1 year itself, in one
Mm-hmm.
season we'll have maize, and then next season we'll have barley. Barley and maize
Oh,
is very important for us, staple food for us.
okay. This was the wood I remember. It was burning in one corner of the house just to keep away the insects and the and the smell, the burning
Yeah,
smell to
yes.
very nice.
Yes, ma'am. must be a dry, some dry wood.
Correct, correct, correct. And this was, you have some story on this path, no? That you told once that I think some heads that were actually they were.
Yes, yes,
So
yeah.
you would
It
like to
says
tell?
that. Yeah, yes, ma'am. So Thembang is basically we have a large area called Monul. So all the Monpas stays in different part of our place, also in Tawang district. So
Mm-hmm.
Thembang is surrounded by in the southern side. We are surrounded by different tribe. One tribe is Sajalong tribe, and so likewise, and also on one side, which is very near to Tupan, Shertupan. So we say that we are the like Thembang is the last Munpa village. So after that, different tribe, other tribe area comes. So because of that, or maybe in historical day, I mean in olden days, they used to have what you call tribal, rivalries or something like that. So many time Thembang people used to be attacked by other different tribes. Say, for example, we have a story of war with uh, king of Bhutan, and then war with king of Sherdupen, and then also war with king of one of the village uh, s- in Sajalong tribe. So many war took place, and because of that, this whole fortification has happened. And
Oh,
during evening time, this a loud shout will be given, and after that, this gate will be closed, and it will be open only in the morning. So whoever is inside the is outside the, I mean, outside the gate, they will be staying outside the gate for a whole night. And
oh,
these young guys, will be guarding the gate as well as the wall. And this wall used to have a big stone slab. So anybody who tries to climb up, the stone slab will fall on that guy, that person, and he will be instantly killed. And likewise, some war took place wherein our ancestor they have basically beheaded some people, and their head is still believed to be buried under the stair near the gate.
oh. I think that's one story behind, and I think it is a saying, or I mean it could be
Did
probably.
it actually happen?
Yeah. Hello.
Great. Pema, can you hear us?
Yeah.
There is some
Pema.
problem with the voice. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So, Saurav, welcome here. Welcome to, thank you for joining us. So, we would like to know more about your initiatives and your company. Before that, if you can please help us out, which all animals can be spotted in the Sundarban?
Mainly the Sunderbans will be found the Royal Bengal tiger, which is famous for this visit, the Sunderbans, and other animals like spotted deer, wild boar, water meadow lizard, estuarine crocodile, Ganges dolphins. This kind of wildlife you will find in Sunderbans, and there are the lots of species of 23 species of snakes. More than
Yeah.
200 species of birds will be getting in Sundarbans. This is totally fully this is a mangrove forest. This is world largest mangrove forest, and here will be all the deltas actually. River banks are there, lots of, and
Okay. So, you said like 23 species of snakes as well, right?
yeah,
Wow.
Mostly found will be found the king cobra and black tit will be found in the villages and also in the jungle also.
Okay.
Tell us
So
about
we
your initiatives. What all you have been doing?
Yeah, we are doing actually this is a organized tour we are doing from Kolkata. We have a resort in Sundarbans. Previous, we have worked for some WWF, BBC Natural History Units. We are working with them previously. Then we will start our tour journey from there, and then will be start this Sundarban Welcome Resort in 2017, and 2018 will be inaugurate that resort, and then we are organize all the tours for 1 night, 2 days, 2 night, 3 days, 3 night, 4 days, and 4 night, 5 days also. Whatever your customer requirement for the Sundarbans.
okay. Okay. So we would like to
Will
see, show some videos which you have
Yeah,
shared with us. I'm just sharing my screen.
yeah.
There is a place where the tiger is still king of the jungle.
This is Sunderbans National Park, the world largest delta mangrove forest and home of Royal Bengal tiger. And there was a
This
102
vast
islands in
mangrove
Sundarbans.
forest is
And then right now is 100 islanders uh, seeing in the
it's also a place where beautiful big cats some
there was a 93 there was a 93
in
tigers
bad
right now in
years.
the jungle. Okay.
Many
These villagers are
Okay.
attacked by tigers during the
Oh, really?
during the honey collection, fishing, jungle, wooden
Okay.
craft. They are doing these things. Agriculture is mainly Sundarbans people livelihood, and they are also doing this
Okay.
uh, uh, forest. And
man-eating tiger
this
on
is
their doorstep.
this is a training for this is a training video of the some protection from the tiger in the villages. And this is a Bangladesh part actually. This one, the BBC or organized that thing in
Man-eating tiger
2007. This one.
and his friends want to retrieve his body.
This is the Sundarban Bengal part Sundarban, the local transport of the Sundarban. This is called Bengali. This is called ferry actually. And this is the forest guards from the Sundarbans.
His forest
These are trained the all the villagers. How can you protect your from these animals, from the tigers?
Adam is an expert on the man-eating tigers of the Sunderbans and
And
knows these people are playing with fire.
previously, you will be get the man-eating tigers. Right now, they are only attacked by those who are going to jungle by for fishing and honey collecting. They are already targeted people.
But this is really not a safe situation.
This
Adam's
is the
worked with
small
tigers
arrow
Asia
flakes of the Sundarbans.
man-eating
There was
So,
103 diseases.
so you have shared few more, like if you can go through with them.
Could not hear you actually. So, yeah. This is our shoot video in last 2019. There was a watchtower called Sudanna Khali. Will we get that tiger in that place?
Wow, this is so amazing.
Yeah, that is original king of Sundarbans.
yes.
Honey in the manor after is guarded by some of the largest and most aggressive bees.
Yeah, these are honeybees. are in
Okay.
India. Sorry.
So basically, this place is for harvesting of honey. So there must be
Yeah.
so many back.
Correct.
Absolutely. So yeah, Pema is here. So we wanted to go to Thembang again. Hi, Pema. So I'll take you
Hello.
to few more pictures about of the village, and then we'll discuss few more things from the village itself. So
Okay.
I'm just sharing my screen. So this is something which process there. So can you let us know what is it basically?
This we just keep firewood for winter. So it's a
Okay.
storage building, you can say, small one. But in the
And
middle, what you can see is a
it's a
tripod
stove.
where yeah, we prepare wine, wine as in our local wine. Mostly
Okay.
we prepare from maize, and sometimes we prepare from ragi and rice.
Wow.
So wine is important for us. We have different varieties of wine. You do fermentation, and then one you do distillation, and another one you can fry the distilled one. Distilled one is just like you have arak, so it is an arak basically,
Wow.
and very important for us culturally. Whenever we visit anybody, we'll have to have one bottle of wine with us, our local wine. And
Yeah.
if there is any marriage and birthday, if there is any problem in the village, so everywhere this is required. So even you'll have to, for example, go and seek help from somebody else, then you'll have to carry your wine.
Wow.
And
So
with wine, we also carry some scarf. So this is a mark of respect.
right, right. I remember white color khada that we
Yeah,
present
yeah,
to the
khada.
people.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes. So if
absolutely.
any dispute happens between two-person in the village, uh, one person can basically the one who suffered, he can always go to the Gaumbra. Gaumbra is basically the mukhia, and he will tie one scarf around a bottle of wine, and then he will offer to him. So that is
Peace
basically
offering.
like how you file uh, FIR, like if a first information report, something like that.
Yeah, very
So
nice.
the Gambura has kept that wine. He's going to take up the case.
Very nice. I also wanted to ask you about this particular house. It has a swastika on the other side.
Mhm.
Uh, this one.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. So
So
swastika
this.
is yes, ma'am. It is a religious symbol. So we uh, put this one in the, basically in the entrance near the door or even inside the building also we can put. So this basically is a good luck symbol for us.
Okay. And this is means it's painted or it is burned and then with the hands it's made.
Yeah, this is basically maida. First, we will rub with wet cloth, and then after that, we'll put maida. You know, just
Oh,
like a tikka, put
tika.
line
Very
by line.
nice. And these are the type of small shops are in the village, right?
Yes, yes. Nowadays, it's coming up in the village. So these youngster they study outside and they come back to village and they try to explore such things basically
Right.
to earn
And the
full income.
dif different construction of the houses, like wooden one with
Yes,
wooden stairs.
yes, yes,
Then
yes,
we
yes.
have
And then stone, and then we
stone
have bamboo
houses.
also.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yes.
I
And these are all our traditional architecture, ma'am.
I could see
So
that
with
the
yes, ma'am,
traditional
with the
architecture was
wooden,
absolutely.
yeah, yes, with the
And
stone, every meter, like uh, 5 feet or 4 feet, we'll have a bamboo net, and again
right,
we'll put stack stone, and then we'll put bamboo net inside the stone. So if there is any crack, then this bamboo net will prevent it. And for the wooden
right.
one, we don't use nail. It's nailless wooden house basically. It's kind
Yes.
of local to another,
This is the community
and
hall of Thembang village, basically, two-story
yes,
building.
mm,
And I think it is been built as in preserving whatever was, and then you are modifying from the outer structure, right?
yes, yes, yes. So the earlier one developed some crack, and after that it was dismantled because it was dangerous to go in. So it was dismantled, and now the renovation has happened. Uh, so we have puja, some special puja also has to be done inside this building. And in earlier time, when we used to and used to go for butter trade, at that time these kind of pandemic used to happen a lot. There was no
Right,
medicine, and very easily one person goes out, and he comes back with the disease. And so in our traditional language, we call it rimba. So rimba means the communicable disease, like pandemic. So
oh,
sometimes it kills all the babies, the infants in the village. Sometimes all the people will suffer from diarrhea. Sometimes
oh,
they will have these respiration problems. Many people will die. So this building serve as a ritual place also. So we have different rituals to ward off this pandemic kind of thing, epidemic kind of thing.
right. And this is the other side of the gate of the village.
This is the southern side, ma'am, southern side, and
Yeah.
this is basically facing the Bomdila. And this is the same place where some 2 or 3% heads are buried there.
Oh,
Heads are buried there.
yes, I remember. And the best part of this particular gate was that this way the staircase is not made. It's a natural staircase, and you have to be like really careful while walking down, because if you're not balancing yourself properly, you could slip.
Yes, ma'am.
And what about this one?
This is a new school building recently came up in the village. Now people have, our new students have studying inside the classroom.
This is government residential school, Thembang.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
And what are these for?
This is called yom. Yom means we take the maize from the field and we directly put it here with the cock. And this
Okay,
is basically serving as storage as well as for drying the maize. So from
okay,
here we'll take on the pack, and then we'll use it basically. So every now and then we'll see our people going there and bringing the maize from there. So this Yom. So this a very interesting story is like we also say how many yom means this bamboo what do you call basket. So how many
mm-hmm.
yom of maize you have this year? That is how like we talk to each other. Like how much
Oh,
production we have for this year. So if
and
he's very lucky and he is wealthy, then he will have at least 7 8 yom for a year.
wow,
So this is
wow.
the traditional
And this
Yes.
this is one beauty of Thembang village, that if you see the clouds, these photos are taken, from very
Yes.
close, and you feel like you are, in between the clouds. So this is the, I think, kind of a weather which is
Yes.
always there.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. This is because look at it on top of the place, and statistically
Yeah.
it was kind of a fort in earlier time because it easily can any enemy can be spotted easily from there from the top. So because of that this whole village was established on
Yes.
top, and so from the whole three direction it's down. Only one direction is up. So
Yeah, absolutely. So, Saurav, we wanted to know about the birds also that people can spot in Sundarban, because there must be so many beautiful birds that people can spot there.
Yes, more than 200 species of birds will be found in Sunderban. During the winter season, all the migratory birds are coming from Russia, uh, China, Indonesia, or from Europe. There was a kind of birds that will be sighting. There are coppersmith bird, we have brown white, common kingfisher, pride kingfisher, and uh, collared kingfisher. There was a laser adjacent frog, jungle frog, spotted owl will be kept there. And dolphin also will be found. Yellow bittern, this kind of birds will be there as well.
Oh, very nice.
Could not
I
get
think I uh,
not hear you.
I think Lokesh, there is some network error.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So Saurav, you can take us through, each picture actually.
yeah. This is a village. This is a forest picture of the one cliff where the tiger is crossing the cliff from the another island to another island. This one. And this is our Dayapur Island photo. It's a village picture actually. When there's and this is a Sundaban clicks picture where the small country boat are going to for fishing. Like that. Village pictures. This one from our resort, Dayapur Island. This is opposite side of the Sarnakali Wildlife Sanctuary. These are our guests. Those who are enjoying in the boat. And this is a Sagar Island, very famous for Ganga Sagar Mela. There was a spiritual uh, there. The guest or this is our touring boat. We were using this one for all the tour purposes. And this is our jetty of the resort. All the guests are coming from there. All the guests are even some foreigners are from Europe. And the fishing and going out there. All these are tourist boats and the village beaches. This is our we can, yeah, this is a tiger picture. In the this is our resort picture. The six cottages are there. There are garden picture. The outside of the resort. And they are collecting the here you go, actually. Yeah, the spotted deer. The mud skipper this one. We found mud skipper. It's a small fish who's just staying in river bank. These are country boats. This is the Gangetic dolphin, which is very
Oh,
rare. Will be found there in Sunderbans. Right now in the Hooghly River, you will be get more than 50 plus gangster river dolphin are there. And this is jungle cat, real restoring crocodile. You'll be getting in northern India. Uh, could not get your voice was
Your voice is lagging, Lokesh. Um,
this is resort picture. This is restoring restoring colony.
very beautiful, Lokesh. Uh, Lokesh, your voice is echoing. It's a echo. So 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 we'll go back to Thembang now. Uh, 1 minute. So now we'll go back to the food of Thembang. So Pema, I'll show you the pictures of the food, and you can help us to know.
Yes, ma'am.
This was my plate when I was in Thembang village.
Okay.
So
Yes,
this
ma'am.
was the local food basically of the place, and the
Uh-huh.
maize. You can let
Uh-huh.
us know that which all things were, as in, especially what was this?
This is ragi. Ragi, you can say ragi ball, as in Bangalore, they have this ragi ball. Similar to that, we have our tradition. This
Okay,
is cheese,
and
churpi. Churpi
this is
fried with
churpi
chili, local chili, and yes,
and
and ghee.
cheese.
So
Okay,
you fry ghee and churpi with local chili. Yes.
okay. I have a photo which is of a complete flattened food. I think so. I don't have it now. Okay. So apart from this, what all is this local food that in Thembang village or in Dirang village people have?
We have this noodle made of buckwheat. Buckwheat noodle is very, what do you call, important food for us. We have two
Mm-hmm.
varieties of buckwheat, a sweet buckwheat and
Okay.
bitter one. We used to make, we
Okay.
make from both the buckwheat. We make pancake out of buckwheat noodle, and then we have local rice grown in Sangti Valley. You know Sangti, right, ma'am? So we get rice from there, and apart from this, we have other delicacies made from the maize also. So maize thukpa also we make, and then we make ragi. We make food from the amaranthus also, and we also have local variety of quinoa. I have recently come to know that it was our variety of quinoa. I took some quinoa from Delhi, and that one turns out that small version, very small size of the quinoa we used to have from our earlier time, and that also is a very important dish for us. And mostly it is a cold climate, cold place, so we consume a lot of spicy food, and we also consume a lot of ghee and churpi. These are like very important for us. So every year we go to higher altitude area to meet the grazers and purchase ghee and churpi. So it's a border trade. They they like corn and ragi, and also some agricultural produce. So we give them and we get uh, ghee and chuki from them. So this is a barter trade.
Wow, really. So I'm just going to show the video of your village as well.
Okay.
Thembang is an ancient village with high historical and cultural significance. Dwellings are made using traditional methods of indigenous architecture. It is situated in West Bengal district of Arunachal Pradesh. The zone area is inhabited by the Yuchho clan of Mombas. The zone has two gates, one at northern side and the other at the southern side of the village fortification. It was said to have been constructed in early 17th and 18th centuries. The construction of the gates follows traditional construction system of compass, which includes
Pema, you would
stone
have to do
with
the
ceiling and
maintenance of
roof.
the both of entrances as well, right? Regularly.
Thembang village and Zong are surrounded with the majestic beauty of lush green hills. The area is also rich in biodiversity. The predominant religion of Thembang is Buddhism. Large Buddhist temple is in front of the West Bengal Embassy. This area allows respect for the welfare of the planet. The main occupation of the people is agriculture. Livestock rearing and food catering is also practiced to sustain their day-to-day lives. As well 2004 to strengthen the Community Conserved Area (CCA) model for conservation of natural resources. It began in 2005 by setting up Thembang Community Conserved Area (TBCCA) spread across 18 square kilometers. This has now expanded to 635 square kilometers encompassing dense forest and mangrove habitats. The CBT project at Thembang village comprises of 4 homestays. The community has sought to include as many families as possible to ensure the spread of benefit from this program. Thembang Community Conserved Area Management Community (TBCCA-MP) also organizes workshops, provides reading material to women, and briquette making have been introduced to earn as well as minimize the dependency on forest for firewood. Thembang is a proposed UNESCO heritage site. The CCA model has been successful in preserving the natural resources to strengthen and sustain overall growth in livelihood for progress and development.
Wow, really nice. Great, great pictures and great. I hope it's been an amazing pleasure for the travelers to living in your village. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I can hear you now. Yes.
Great, great. So, sort of you're in the Sundarban. Apart from the Sundarban, what all other travel locations traveler can go nearby Sundarban?
Okay. Mainly Sunderban is divided into three parts. One is buffer zone, one is core area, one is Sunderbans Wildlife Sanctuary area. In the Sunderbans Wildlife Sanctuary area and buffer zone, there was some places are allowed for tourists and others person who wants to visit that place. Mainly the places called one is mainly is Gangasagar Island, which is famous for Kapil Muni Ashram and also spiritual in the one fair is going on every year, Sagar Mela also. There was a Bakhali, which is a famous beach for weekend tours from the Kolkata, and there was a Canning is the oldest town of the Sundarbans area, which is built by uh, Lord Canning from the British government of that time. And also, Sajnakhali is a forest office in Sunderban Tiger Reserve area. There was a will be get all the mangrove trees are there, lots of birds are there. There was in that their complex, and also one museum also there. Then you will be interact all the pictures with the how the people are living in the Sundarbans, what kind of birds, snakes, and animals will be getting from the nature. You will see that places. And also there was a uh, watchtower there, Sudarnakhali, which is famous for mango park and also one watchtower there. This is location by from Soznekali to Sudarnakhali is a 45 minutes by river. And there was a Gobatpur crocodile project there in the Lothian Island site in the core area. There are all the forest department doing their also, conservation all the student crocodile species, and there more than 370 species of crocodile are treatment there, and they will be uh, giving their rescue and doing some rescue and what kind of treatment work in there. Also, there was a Dobaki watchtower there where you can get the canopy walk the work there. and you will be see the spotted deer. Also, if you look at his river, then you will be get the tiger also there. And also there was a BW watchtower, which is the nearest to international border of with Bangladesh, and also the river is called Mongol River. Also there you will be see, and also Taki is a small town in the end of the India side, Bengal, where is the famous for is a mainly picnic spot over there, and the middle of the river is a Ichamuti, and the opposite side is Bangladesh. You can see from the that Taki town, and also our previous army General Shankar Rai Chaudhary house is there in Taki.
Okay. So, due to the current pandemic and the cyclone, recent cyclone in West Bengal, how is the condition now? Like, what is the condition now in terms of for the travelers? I'm sure the traveling is not right now permitted, but what about the animals and the wild sanctuaries? So, are they safe now? How is the situation?
Yeah, from the after the Amphan cyclone in May 20th, 2020, after the cyclone, the forest department doing some research work there in the forest area. They will be get report that there was a no injured by any wildlife uh, species or any birds. The main affected is the river side. There was a river banks are fully down by the storm in the storm. Then the water in the going out inside the village, and all the paddy fields also blocked with the water till now. And also lots of NGOs, lots of uh, common people, clubs, local clubs, and the government initiative with some relief work also doing that moment. Till now is going on some parts, and we are also doing
Okay.
some uh, uh, this kind of charity work in our resort. We will be sheltered more than 30 people in that day. We are provided them all the fooding items, water, medical support, baby foods. We are giving them, and also we are now there was a more than 10,000 plus mango trees are affected by in the cyclone. So we have decided to plantation some small mango species in the bank of the river in different part of Sundarban. So we are taking an initiative by Sundarban Mangrove Project 2020. So we are starting from our village, then we will head to the buffer zone area. There was a called Kumir Mari. There will be doing that things.
Right.
And
I have
also,
seen like you had started a charity donation also on
yeah,
from your behalf. So we would like to continue that from our page as well. We will share that information at our page.
thank you. Okay, thank you.
Right. And we hope so the things goes back normal very soon. And
Yeah,
whoever has suffered, we are with them actually. So if there is any help we can do, we will be doing that. Right.
okay, thank you.
Absolutely.
So Raki,
This
you are
was,
still stucking on the food. It
yeah,
seems
I'm
your
actually
love
still
for
stuck.
food is
I,
not gone.
yeah, actually, there was one thing in Dirang district that they eat very raw, no more spices, no overcooking. So they boil the vegetables and then they have it. I have few videos from the trip, so I would like to show those videos. Just hang on with me. So this is the loom that I will show you. So they have different kind of looms that they use. One is this. So this is their loom where they put the people and then they work on the loom. And apart from that, they have a manual loom also. So where a lady sit. I think that kind of loom they have in every household in Dirang. I'll show you a video I have of the loom. and few culture dance that I think yak dance is one of the dance which is there and celebrated and I think some problem. Yeah. So this is how they make their clothes at home themselves. So people have such small uh, looms in their houses and they make their own clothes because this is raw silk eri, right, Pema? Pema, are you with us? Yeah, this is.
Voice breaking, ma'am. Couldn't.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So this is basically the airy fabric that she's making, right?
Deva, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we can. And
I
apart
suppose
from this,
Deva has some.
apart from that, they have so many dances, rituals that they have. So I'll show you one of it. So that is a yak dance. So which particular dance form is this, Pema?
Pema, I suppose the connection
So
is
go
lost
on.
with Pema.
Okay. So this
We
is
can
one
still
of
run the video.
sure, sure.
So, is this the yak dance you were telling
No,
us?
no, they had 4 or 5 types of different tribe dances. So this is one of the I think spiritual calling dance that they have. So basically, these two have become the wild animals. So they are representing them, and the other people trying to control them. So that's how the story goes around, and then they dance.
Madam,
Pema is
this is
back with us.
yeah. This
Yeah,
is a bit different, ma'am. Actually,
yeah.
this
What is it, Pema?
this is basically a kind of opera. Opera. So, uh,
Okay.
and there are these two people wearing that animal
Uh-huh.
skin. They
Uh-huh.
are like you have what do you call Ravana in your tradition, ma'am, like in
Okay.
Hindu.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And this guy, this is there is one guy, and then there is I mean there are two wives basically, two wives,
They're women.
and yeah,
Uh-huh.
two
Mm-hmm.
wives kidnapped by these two animal skin guy, and then
Okay.
just like Ramayana, your Ramayana is there. So then this
Mm-hmm.
guy, the king
Oh,
is the
he's
one
saving.
wearing the ring, yes. So this guy who's wearing the ring, he's a king basically. He's just like
Okay.
Lord Rama, and he basically kills these two guys and brings back these two wife basically,
Right.
his wife. So the queen basically, queen. So
Okay.
in our case, it's basically an opera where all the village will have this. This dance is must for village, every village. So then they basically go on and from one village to another village, they will keep on performing this and they will collect money, chanda. And after that, they will come back and they will construct some structure, some memories. Sometimes they will construct bridge also, small bridge in a small stream. Sometimes stair, like
Okay.
whatever is good for the village, they will construct
Mm-hmm.
it. But this talks about a similar like your Lord Rama and then Sita Mata kidnapped by Ravana, something like that. And now this is a different one again. This talks about the beginning of how our people started rearing yak. So yak is a traditional, a very significant animal. So in our case, it's we for example, any marriage happen, then yak has to be given to the bride family, and
Oh, okay.
yak is very important for us because we also get ghee and chupi from yak, and
Right.
it is a semi-domesticated animal, and this story talks about the beginning when people started rearing yak. So that is that story. Now this
And
is
this
our
is the
ladies,
traditional outfit.
yeah, our girls' outfit. So they wear. These are all eri raw silk. So they call it eri, and then your the the cap worn by the girls. These actually, links to the Banaras silk, silk
Okay.
Banaras. So it used to come from Banaras in earlier time.
Okay. And these colorful, this these one which they are
Shawl
tying in their
kind of
body
thing. Yeah,
shawls.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, this is basically just like a shawl wrapper kind of thing, just
Mm.
putting the back. This also is very important for our girls. Now this is a
They,
different, yeah, this is a different tribe
okay.
dance from Arunachal Pradesh.
Okay.
I think this represents Adi dance or maybe something like that. I don't remember exactly,
Okay.
but this is
Okay. Okay.
Arunachal, one of the tribes of Arunachal Pradesh.
Yes. Yes. So it was really nice having you all here,
Thank you,
and
ma'am.
we all had a very great time going through both the places. So
Yes.
Sundarban again is a very beautiful, beautiful place for the wildlife and exploring birds and animals and nature. And Thembang is full of culture and the beauty of nature. I would say that you stand in between the village and you feel like you're touching the clouds. It's that gorgeous place to
Mhm.
go.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
with this platform, we always appeal people. Basically, we plea and that picture also I show in the picture representation how in the mountain it looks like when we throw and dump plastic here and there. So whenever we are traveling, please carry your own bottles, carry a bag in your carry a small bag in your bag, and whatever garbage you have, please collect it and dispose it properly, so it is not cluttered, because nobody cleans the mountain and it is lying there forever. So we have some
Yes.
responsibility. Yes, please travel
Yes.
like a responsible tourist. And thank you so much, Pema and Saurav, for being here today and
Thank you,
giving
ma'am.
taking out your time and coming and helping our viewers to take a virtual tour, getting to know about Sundarbans and Thembang village. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for
Thank you,
being with
ma'am.
us.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
Saurav. Thank you, Pema.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Bye.
Bye.